Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name's Bethany. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Hey guys.
What's up?
My name's Bethany.
What's up? My name is JC, and I am Wrong to Strong. Stop! You're not gonna let me finish. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss nothing. If you are a part of my Wrong to Strong family, welcome back, Rasa. Subanse Suburban. Let's put some gas in it so we don't. Let's put some gas in it so we don't end up in the wrong neighborhood.
Hey guys, my name is Bethany, and I am a savage. Not only do I live like a savage, but I am a savage. I eat, train, and eat nothing but protein bars all day. So I even have a striation in the middle of my nose and striations all over my body. My arms, especially my arms, because if you guys haven't noticed, this is my favorite position right here, like this. So yeah, you know, me and JC decided to do a video on signs to see if you're cheating. Be faithful, love your queen, treat her like a queen, and make sure every fucking day she knows that. What's the first thing I told you this morning when we woke up at 3 in the morning?
That you loved me and I'm beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And I think every king should tell his queen that every fucking day.
It's a good feeling.
JC. What's up, motherfuckers? It's the wrong channel, huh? Mm-hmm. JC.
Bethany.
We are the savages.
You're such a stupid.
What?
What's that?
What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning back into our channel. You know how it is. You know how we roll. Right here with Mrs. Savage. Yeah, today we're going to talk about how to know if your significant other is being
Unfaithful.
a slut
That too.
or a dog. Both. Because both cheat. Both sides cheat.
A dirty dick.
A dirty dick. I'm going to make t-shirts like that. Hashtag dirty dick. Okay? Because I know what it is to be a dirty dick.
Yeah.
I was very, very depressed and sad in those days. Not no more. The dirt has washed off. And now you see JC. Alright, guys. First of all, we are going to disclaim the disclaimer.
Disclaim the disclaimer?
Okay. We are not in no way condoning or insinuating that you should cheat.
No, we're talking about how to tell. What are the signs?
Well, yeah, but we still have to disclaim that we're not telling nobody to cheat.
This is your other channel. Everybody knows.
Okay. So, number one sign.
From a male or female?
Female.
Either way?
Female.
Either way? Okay. How can you tell?
Yeah. First sign. That was pretty easy. First sign.
What?
Your phone.
Yeah.
If he's like taking his phone everywhere, like everywhere.
Yeah.
Where
If there's a code on his phone and you don't know it.
Yeah. I mean, we have codes, but we know each other's codes.
Yeah, I think that's a big sign. Not knowing the code of his phone.
And it's not to be like nosy or anything. It's just like,
no, but why wouldn't you have it?
yeah. I mean, if you're not hiding nothing, there should be no reason to lock it. But I think one of the biggest signs is when you don't leave your phone around at all. I mean, it was one of the biggest things that I did when I cheated is that I pretty much, my phone was glued to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't leave it nowhere.
So now wait, explain what you used to say was your excuse or your reason if the girl was like, why is your phone always with you?
Well, I would say it would be work, or I would always pretend like I was on the phone with somebody or something. And even when I would go into the shower, I would take it in the bathroom with me and leave it in there. You know, so it was actually a full-time fucking job just to do that.
It is.
You know, I didn't realize, and like till now that I'm like 100% faithful, no secrets, no nothing, how much like I'm stress free. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize how stressed out I was when I was fucking around being a dirty dick. So, yeah, you know.
So the phone is number one?
I think the phone is number one. I don't know. You guys can leave comments and say what you guys think, but I think the phone is number one.
Number two, I think when your sex life changes.
You start not to get some attention, or what? What does that mean?
I think when the person is not showing the same interest as they did before, or not wanting to have sex with you as much as they used to in the beginning. They make excuses as to why. I
don't know. I mean, that one kind of falls like on like a double-edged sword.
It does.
Because there's a lot of guys out there with dysfunctional. What is that called?
Erectile dysfunction.
Erectile dysfunction. I can't even say it.
I mean, for me, ED. It's ED.
I don't have that shit.
I know. Well, it usually reaches around 45, 50 years old. For me, I know, yes, when a loss of a sex drive sometimes is the reason, but it doesn't mean that you're necessarily cheating. It can mean that you're no longer happy in the relationship as well.
Yeah.
For me, when I was with my ex-husband, that's what happened to me. I actually lost interest and no longer wanted to have sex anymore. But it wasn't because I was cheating. It was because I was done with the relationship. Did start to happen that made me, pull away, lose interest, no longer.
I mean, she's right. Once I started like cheating and kind of like doing my thing, I mean, I would come home and I would even just look for a fight so I could sleep on the couch, and then I would just watch Pornhub and jerk off for the night and go to sleep, so I wouldn't have to sleep in the same bed. But it's crazy because, like, then why are you in that relationship? Like, why go through all the effort and everything to like try to keep it intact if it's not working and if it's not doing nothing?
I think a lot of people stay for stability, for just feeling like they don't want to change everything, go through things again, or because they have kids and they stay for the kids, which is the worst thing to do.
Worst thing to do.
Because the kids notice when you're unhappy, both parents, so you want to make sure you're happy. I mean, I was in a relationship for 12 years, married for 8, and I mean, the whole 8 years I was not happy.
How ironic, guys. I'm going to share this with my savage family. How ironic is it that her ex-husband of 12 years was a cop? And she is with me.
And he's in shock too.
I mean, I don't wish to do nothing bad. I just, he did talk a lot of crap when we first got together and everything. He made his assumptions that we were messing around and blah, blah, blah. And who cares? But, you're going to find the relationships are actually a lot of work, and especially if you are in a healthy relationship where there's sex, time together, date nights, all that shit. It takes a lot of work. I mean, you're hearing this from us. We hang out all day together, and every day is work to keep our relationship going in the right way. And that means like keeping our date nights. Sex we don't need to talk about because we that part is we have a very, very healthy, we have sex every day, sometimes all day. Sometimes we don't do shit. We don't even record. Cause we're too busy having sex. I told her last week.
And in my previous relationship, we were not having sex to the point where 4 to 6 weeks would pass by.
Oh, I don't know.
And we wouldn't have sex. Yeah, but it's because I was disconnected, you know, and I was no longer attracted, turned on, no longer in love with him. And so that's why, you know.
Our YouTube channel pays for when we have sex.
Yeah, we have to make sure we keep doing videos.
We don't get shit done because we're too busy having sex.
I know, but it's a good thing.
Yeah. All right, guys. Number 3. We said the phone. We said the sex life. Number 3 is what? I got number 3.
What?
Number 3 is the long nights out with the fellas or the girlfriends.
Yep.
Because girls do it too.
Not wanting to have, I mean, I get it. It's healthy in some relationships to have, I guess, a girl's night out, guy's night out. That's what
that's what some people do. Yes.
We don't do it because we just don't want to be away from each other. But some relationships, they do it. And it does work and nobody is cheating. But for the most part, if every weekend or every other weekend, the guy or the girl is constantly going out and then not coming home or coming home at 3, 4 in the morning.
3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, then there's an issue.
There's something going on.
And they're drunk out of their mind. Or
Remember how I told you that girl that I started seeing right when I was like single? And she was,
which one?
She was married.
Yeah.
So she would, the way that she would get out from like whatever, her husband, whatever, she would say she was having a girls' night out. And she would come over at 9 at night and wouldn't go home until 4 in the morning.
Yeah, so he trusted her.
That's fucked up, though.
Either he trusted her, or he was doing the same and didn't care.
Well, I'm pretty sure he was doing the same and didn't care. Because there's some relationships that are that like just out of fuel that they're both just, and they just don't care. They're just staying together because of the kids. But I mean, is that really happiness?
No.
Because I don't, you know, I didn't realize what like healthy and happiness in a relationship was until we got together. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like baffled how lost I was in a relationship. Like I thought I had like everything under control. I thought I was Rico Suave. You know, I thought I was like this big like player and everything, and I was far from that. I was like a scumbag, a fucking dirtbag, a dirty dick.
Well, the biggest thing is if that's what you want to do and you want to be with different people and you don't want to be with just one person, then you should be by yourself and just.
But if you're by yourself, be a real man and tell all the women that you're sleeping with that. You know, that's the way
you're not ready to settle down.
That you're not settling down. That you're seeing other women, because a lot of men will do that. But every girl that he's with, they'll think that they got something going on.
Of course, but if the girl is okay with it, then just know that. Then that girl is just like you.
That herpes are not curable.
Yeah, and you're gonna get them too, and that's just it's the way it is. If the girl is okay with it, understand, then I mean, she's like you.
But you know what I'm saying? Like most guys, and this is straight up 100%. Most guys will fuck around with different girls. They're single, fuck around with different girls, right? But if that girl does that,
oh, of course,
he'll lose his shit.
Yes, because what we do doesn't matter, because we justify it. But if someone does it to us, it's not okay. We are hurt, but we have to come to realize that the same way we feel when it's done to us, that is how that person feels when it's done to them. I mean, we're doing the same thing. All we're doing is hurting each other, and for what? Then, you know.
Pleasure, a moment of pleasure.
I know, pleasure comes from.
For most men, 30 seconds.
I'm just saying, it's a never-ending cycle. So you get into a relationship with a girl, right? So now it's like the sparks are there, everything's there, the sex is great, whatever. So now you're having sex and everything is fine, and then all of a sudden you become girlfriend and boyfriend, but now you start seeing other girls. So now you start talking to another one. Now that one finds out.
Now that's a spark.
Well, now that one finds out, so now it's like, all right, so now that one's done, but you get into a relationship with that one that you were cheating with, and then you do it again. It's just never ending.
Well, that was my
never-
that was my story.
Yeah,
That's
you're just
what I
never
did.
gonna stop. When does it stop?
And then when they would catch
How many
me,
STDs do
I
you
would-
have to have? I don't understand.
and then when they would catch me, I would blame it on them.
And you would get mad.
Yeah, and I would get mad, and then I'd move on to the next one.
I know.
But it's crazy how
And then
I
you'll
lived
tell
like
the
that
person
for-
like, I know, I was just not happy with that one. Like, but
Yeah.
I'm happy with you.
But this one, but I'm happy
yeah,
with
like
this one.
you make me feel this way. Like I don't want to be with anybody else, you know? But then you do.
That's what I tell
I
you.
mean, and don't get me wrong, I have never cheated. I'm not a cheater. I've never been a cheater. I will never be one. I am not okay.
There's a
with-
backstory to that, though.
Yes.
I don't think she's ready to share it, though.
No.
I mean,
But
you were
my
cheated.
whole-
You were cheated on, though.
Yes, in my relationship where I was married for 8 years, together for 12, I found out. Now, I thought, now remember, I was unhappy, but did I act like I was unhappy? Not really. Did he know, obviously we were not having sex? Yes. So that was our major issue. We had a child together. I had a child from a previous, and he had 4 other kids from a previous. And after 8 years, I found out that he was cheating on me the whole time. Never stopped. And it was over 20 women that he was cheating on me with, and in multiple relationships, having affairs, brought them in my home while I was pregnant, so obviously,
You guys were having threesomes?
no.
How do you bring
I
them
am
in the
not
home?
okay when I was at work.
Oh, sorry. I
So
just had to
that,
clarify that.
no, and the thing is, I had no idea he was cheating. I didn't.
Well, that's were we talking about that yesterday?
Yeah.
That I was like, you had to have seen a sign, something.
No, because the phone, so put it like this. I could tell if somebody's cheating. My daughter's father, that's what he did. And I was able to tell right away. He kicked the door down because the phone was in the bathroom. And he kicked the door down just to get to me because his phone was left. So, there are signs and I do pick up on that. But in that relationship, no, I didn't. Because the phone was always left with me 24/7. Now, did I know that the girls knew when to call him, what hour to call him? Because he was married, I didn't know that. He had a separate phone that I was unaware of. He would only cheat on me when he was at work. He was cheating with other cops that were married. He was cheating with waitresses. He would go to their job. So I had no idea. He didn't go out on the weekends. He had no friends. He was with me 24/7 when he wasn't working. And he was constantly thinking that I was going to leave him or cheat on him because of the age difference.
His guilty conscience. I mean.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was the age difference. Oh, you're going to leave me. You're so much younger. Why are you with me?
How much older was he? What is he, 63 now?
No. He was so he's 56 now. I'm 31. I was 20 when I met him, and he was 45. It's a 25-year difference.
Ooh, young coochie. Young
No.
coochie.
The bottom line is there are signs, but sometimes there aren't any signs, and the people play it off very well because he did. He got me.
I call them professional cheaters.
Yeah, well, he was a serial cheater and very good at it. He cheated his whole life on I was his third wife, so he cheated with everybody. But I had no idea. That's why I'm saying, like, our relationship ended because of all of that,
It's crazy because a lot of people, like a lot of my old friends that I used to hang out with that were single, they were single. I always was in a relationship, but I was always cheating. So I would always meet up with them at like different bars, sports bars, stuff like that. And all we talked about was like the girls that we were smashing and this and that. And it's crazy because as soon as I changed everything about my life and me, like, they don't even talk to me no more. They don't even call me no more.
You're a loser.
They don't even like
You're a loser.
want to hang out with me no more.
You're a loser.
But thank God, because you are who you surround yourself with.
I know.
And a lot of people ask me, well, how did you change, or what led
Or
to
why
the
did you change? Why?
And honestly, like, one, I was very, very depressed, tired. I didn't want to live no more. I spent most of my life incarcerated, so my whole life I had been searching for something that was in me the whole time. And that means me caring about me. Because I'm faithful to her, not for her. Yeah, I do it for her, but I do it for me to respect myself as a man. To respect my body, to respect me. You don't even understand how I feel, like, now that I respect myself, it's a whole different ball game and a whole different, like, even like I call it spiritual warfare that I feel now, because before it was so easy to tempt me. I would see a girl in the gym and she would say hi to me and I would be like shoom, like a torpedo.
And I would watch you.
In for
I
the
would
kill.
see him and be like, there he goes again.
And I mean, I'm a pretty good looking guy. I say, you know, I'm like a 9 1/4.
You're a 10.
Okay, thank you, babe. But you know, I would actually have luck with women. Not the best of them, not the best of them, but
Well.
they would say yes.
Personality wasn't so.
And I would sleep around left and right, but I felt so empty and so depressed in my condo in downtown.
You saw that last video, right? You saw what it looked like? That's what got me, to be honest. I was like, oh, I'm going to live like top life there.
So, you know, I would still feel empty. I felt depressed. I felt like something was missing. And when I met Bethany and we started spending more and more time together, you know, she's like my best friend. We like I said in the last video, like all we do sometimes is laugh all day. Making fun of people, making fun of ourselves, each other, her tooth, my tooth, you know, and it's almost like a breath of fresh air that, you know, love does exist. It is out there. But you have to, number one, don't look for it. Because when the time is right, you'll have the right woman. I'm not saying lock yourself in your house. No, you still have to do the work to find that right woman. But when you find her, everything falls into place.
You have to be yourself.
So easy.
You know? You just have to be yourself and be honest. That's the number one.
Do you remember like our first days? Like, I mean, all we did was have sex.
That's all we still do. It's the crazy thing.
No, but we actually worked back then. We don't work now.
I know.
And we get less shit done. We went to work, came home, trained. You know, I did lose a little bit of weight since I got with you, because I was gaining a lot of weight when I was by
Well,
myself.
I gained weight being with you. I had to work hard to lose it all again.
But what's another sign? So we said the phone, we said the sex, and what was the third one?
To going out.
Going out. The fourth one, where you never meet none of his friends.
Then there's something really wrong there.
You haven't met her mom, you haven't met her dad, you haven't met none of her friends, and she's supposedly the popular one.
I think communication, disconnect. I feel like communication is, or fighting a lot, you know?
But I think that a lot of couples do that, like now. Like, I think, so we have a...
So stains on the boxers and you were not just having sex, you know?
poop and in the front?
No. Well, then I don't know what he was just doing. He's in the wrong gender.
I know,
relationship.
right? But there is a lot of guys like that too, though.
What?
That they're in the closet and they actually like dudes, but they're married to a woman, and that's why the relationship doesn't work.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a
of
lot of them. I know a lot of them.
Yeah.
So, the biggest thing is this, guys. Don't poison your own body, yourself, for a moment of pleasure. It's not worth it. And this is coming from the dirtiest dick in all of Arizona. Should I say that?
It doesn't make me look too good.
But I'm faithful to you.
No, I know.
And body, mind, soul. I don't even look at girls like I used to. Like I was telling her, it almost felt like I was possessed by a horny demon. For real.
Yeah.
Because anything that moved, I was like attracted to. And now it's completely opposite. It's almost like it just shut off. And that's what's so beautiful about love, that when you actually love the right person and you're with the right one, you don't want nothing else.
Yeah.
All right, like I went to work right now for 2 hours. I could not get home fast enough to be with my boo thing. I flew over here about 100 miles an hour.
Well, that's normal.
Yeah, and that's because like every moment that I spend with her is like so precious to me. Even when the times I want to kill her.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a lot.
But
I used to be a dirty dick. I was in prison for 17 years, so I know all about dirty dicks. I'm from Chicago. I hold the state record in deadlifting.
He does.
Are you proud of that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You train with the old guys, but that's still a record.
I know.
But it's okay. I hold no records, and my YouTube channel is a little bit smaller than his, but it'll get there because I just started.
My YouTube
And
is on automatic.
if you guys
So it
don't
just
know,
automatically uploads even though there's no video there.
listen. I used to be a model when I was young. I don't know if you guys know this, but when I was like 14, 15, I had like modeling gigs, and yeah. So this comes pretty easy to me, I live for this shit. For striations and pictures, and protein bars.
This is what I mean, guys. This is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
JC, if you do not
You know what I'm
stop
saying?
eating bad, striations will fade away.
2020, it's my year. 2020.
Mm-hmm. It's
Just
our
for today.
year.
I know.
It's our year.
It is.
I'll get my penis removed, and I'll get breast implants.
You will?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Good.
Why does your breast smell like that?
It's yours, remember? You're the one with the bad tooth.
I forgot I was Bethany. That's the smell that's coming on from underneath my mouth. Who the fuck are you?
I'm your bitch.
You're my bitch. You're my queen. And I'm a motherfucking king.
That's right.
And that's how it is. And together, we are the savages.